Hello and welcome. My name is Greg Dawes and this is Tips and Tricks with ProPricer. We'll cover useful tips and tricks in ProPricer to help you leverage your time better and get things priced. Today we're going to talk about Connect for Word, which is one of several companion products that EBS offers to enhance ProPricer. Connect for Word is a Microsoft Word add-in that allows you to create your own custom document templates by inserting ProPricer data in a Microsoft Word document. This data can be updated to reflect changes made in ProPricer, and it can also be switched to reflect data from a different proposal at any time. Connect for Word is very useful for creating and updating templates for any type of document, such as a proposal cover sheets or cost comparison forms. Also, if ProPricer does not have a report that you need, you could create it in Word and use Connect for Word to include proposal data in it. These templates can then be updated with live ProPricer data. Okay, let's take a closer look at Connect for Word. After installing the application, you'll see a new ribbon in Microsoft Word called PP Connect. When you first open this ribbon, you'll need to connect to your ProPricer database. To do this, click the Options button, then click the Browse button to find and select the ProPricer connection file for your database. This file should have the extension type .ppc. Then click Save. Now you must establish the connection to the database. This is done by clicking the Connect button on the ribbon. Since this tool is connected to the ProPricer server using the same credentials that you use to log into ProPricer, you will have the same permissions for Connect for Word as you do in ProPricer. This means if you don't have the permission or access tag to access data in ProPricer, you cannot access it in the Connect for Word application. Now let's start by opening a Word document and entering some ProPricer data in it. I'll use a sample proposal cover sheet document because it will show some good examples of the different ways you can use Connect for Word. So, the first thing you'll notice is that there is a task pane on the right. If this task pane is not displayed, click the Show Data Fields button located in the ribbon to toggle the pane on and off. This task pane has groups of fields that are used to select the proposal that data is pulled from. The data fields that can be incorporated into the document, custom pivot grids and charts, and settings that determine how the data is displayed, such as the number of decimal places shown. Now let's go through several examples of inserting data with the Connect for Word tool. In this document, I've intentionally highlighted the areas that need to be populated with ProPricer data. You can see that the proposal's name is here, the customer RFQ is here, we've got the pricing manager over here, and the proposal start date down here. To enter data, I'm going to first choose the proposal I will pull data from. Under the Select Proposal group in the Proposal drop-down menu, I'll select Jetpack version 0. Then I'll place my cursor in the location where I'd like to enter data and choose a data field. I'm going to enter the proposal end date here. So from the Properties group on the right, I will click the drop-down menu and select End Date. Then I'll click the plus button. Next, I'll enter a custom summary field from ProPricer here. For this data, I'll click the Text Fields drop-down, then select the Effective Date of Quote. I'll click this plus button here to add it to the document. The next section of this example cover sheet includes some cost data. I want to add the total price element here, so I'll place my cursor here. Then from the Cost Elements field, I'll select Grand Total and click the plus button. Okay, my next example will show you how to insert a custom pivot grid table on the fly. Again, I'll place my cursor where I want to insert the table, expand the Tables group, then click Design Insert Table. I'm presented with a pivot grid table that I can design to include the specific pricing data that I'd like to report on. For the column, I'll select the resource. Across the top, on the side, I'll choose year, and for the data area, I'll be reporting on direct cost. Also, a few formatting options are available here in the pivot grid options. When I'm finished, I'll click the Insert Table button, and just like that, ProPricer data is easily inserted in a nicely formatted Word table. So right now we are displaying information related to the Jetpack version 0 proposal, but what if you want to display information from a different proposal? This can be done with the Switch Proposals button in the PP Connect ribbon. When this button is clicked, you can select the proposal that you'd like to switch from and to. In this case, we'll switch from the Jetpack version 0 proposal to the Jetpack version 2 proposal. Now all the ProPricer data in the document is updated with the new proposal data. Pretty cool, huh? Lastly, I'll show you how data from multiple proposals can be displayed in one Word document, along with a delta column showing the price difference between proposals. I've already partially populated this table with data from both the Jetpack version 0, and I just need to add a couple additional fields from Jetpack version 2 proposal to finish it. So I'll select Jetpack version 2 in the Select Proposal group, then place my cursor here. In the Type field of the proposal group, I'll choose Subcontractor, and in the Hours, Units, Cost drop-down menu, I'll select Cost and click the plus button. Next, I'll place my cursor here, change the Type field to Travel, then click the plus button. Now we simply need to right-click each of these delta fields and click Update Field. The last thing I will mention is that the Update Data Fields button scans the entire document for inserted fields and will update each field with the latest value from ProPricer. So, if I were to switch over to ProPricer and make some changes to the data inserted in my Word document, I could simply click the Update Data Fields button and those changes will be automatically updated. To summarize today's episode, the Connect for Word companion product allows you to create custom document templates filled with ProPricer proposal data. This includes individual data fields and custom pivot grid tables. Also, data from multiple proposals can be used on a single document, and data can be updated or switched to reflect a different proposal at any time. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please share it with your colleagues who use ProPricer. If you have any questions about this product, ProPricer, or maybe even some tips and tricks of your own, please email us directly. Who knows, your tip might just end up in our next video. Again, my name is Greg Dawes, and as always, thanks for watching.